We're good. We're live. Sweet. I'm gonna pull it up still so I can actually get the link out real quick. Alrighty. Is the link working? Let's double check. Yeah, it is. Just looks weird. Okay. I'm even already in Parish. It's so good. We're just set up already. Okay. I think I do need to kindle this bonfire, but otherwise I can't believe I got the Black Knight Halberd. Wow. Let's go ahead and kindle up to 20 Estus. I mean, technically I don't really have to. What I should probably do is go to Firelink to do that, but I don't care. I don't want to have to travel far, you know. You could say that Firelink is technically closer or something too. Whatever. Not at all what I asked for. Okay. Trying to hear my audio, see how it sounds. See if anything's even coming through. Okay, you sound good. Sweet. I'll keep an eye on chat then, I guess. I doubt it'll explode or anything, but you never know. Let's see if we can make it through here easily without, like, dying to any of these enemies. Getting past this Balder Knight. Stuff like that, you know. Like that, there you go. Sweet. We're getting past this room without immediately getting jumped. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Good. Handled that well, actually. Now all I have to do is get this on my first try so I don't have to come back. Bombs? Did I say bombs? I mean, go for it, but I don't know if you're just doing a bit. Sweet, okay. Oh, that hits you from there? That sucks. This guy doesn't even get 1,000 health, by the way. He gets... Yeah, it was terrible at me. Yeah. 900 some odd health. Wow, that hit me even. Okay. Am I just tempted to restart already? From how poorly I've handled it. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if I'm rusty. I haven't played this in weeks, I think. At least a week, I would say. I don't know, when did I do Pinwheel? Whenever I did Pinwheel was the last time I played Dark Souls. Since then it's been like Yu-Gi-Oh! and Borderlands 3. That's awkward, because I think the tail hits you doing that. I don't know. I'll be insane when I actually pull off 4 kings. That's what I'll say. If I can do that, there's something wrong with me. I've used 2 Estus and I'm barely into the fight, you know? Because unlike most other fights, you can't just use the 1 health bar to measure how far you are. Because like O and S, you just need the 1 health bar. This one you actually need both. And they're like the only... 4 Kings is only 1 life bar. Like, you know, it's the only multi-boss fight that actually requires you to kill them both at once. How about that? Multi-boss fight that has like multiple bars, I guess I should say. I don't know. Man, that hitbox is kind of bad. Right? Wouldn't that be cool? I cut it with fire, but I think a tissue would be cooler. Besides that tail sweep, they've got good hitboxes. The tail sweep is like real bad though. I don't know, I don't really want to give this too many tries today either. That shield bash is actually kind of a bad hitbox too. But I'm way behind, as you can see already, in terms of damage. Having used 3 Estus already, that's terrible. So I don't know if I'll actually kill them tonight, is really what I'm getting at. Oh, that hits. Okay. Wow, that hit me too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm like real rusty right now. Wow, that doesn't hit? That's surprising. That gonna hit me? That's not. Oh, okay, so the tail doesn't hit on that. Only on that attack. And yeah, I might have rolled that early, but still, it's not a good hitbox. What do you mean? I'm not gonna at you on YouTube or on Discord. You check every channel 24/7. There's no reason for me to do that. Plus, I have no reason to single you out. I told you I was going live. Like, not even 5 minutes ago. I can understand not or being upset about the YouTube one. That one's supposed to notify you, but the other ones, nah. That's just free damage on that attack. Okay. Wonder if I can learn to bait that out or something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna at you. That's what I meant. I'm not going to. I have no reason to. Unless I still misread that. Which I could have, because I'm not totally focusing on the chat. Whatever. That's not what's important right now. Wow, that hit me. Silly of me. I'll probably give it 2 tries. The first one's, now that I've done so bad, I'll call it a practice run. Try 2 will be better, I assume. Good to know you can just sidestep that. That was bad too. I should have just looked at him. Really? I didn't need to roll there, honestly. Really? You're gonna do that? As you can see, I need to play so much better. He's not even 13th of the way dead. And I'm down so much Estus. I mean, having a +1 would help, but still. Wow, I was all because I delayed that heal. I deserve that. I also deserve that. Oh. That hit me? I even tried rolling out of that and I couldn't. Okay. Silly game. That one just wasn't cool. This is why I need a stationary chair. Please come back this way. Thank you. That missed. That missed both of those too at that. Like, I mean, you also knew exactly where I would post the you know I posted media anyways. Could've just sat around in there until Blink came in. Oh well. Wow, that hit me. That surprised me. This is why you practice, by the way. See how rusty I am after so little time? That hitbox. That's silly. I mean, I don't mind dying, but still. Wow, that hitbox. Okay, we'll try it again. How much durability did I even run through? 9? 9 per bar or so. See, now I don't want to have to go back to Firelink, but I think I will just to get a +1 Estus. It's just so out of the way. He says, as it's exactly a single elevator ride out of the way, which is nothing. Kirby's Final Smash isn't even a hammer, is it? Maybe in Smash Ultimate, but I don't think so still. King Day-Day-Days is, because he puts on his metal mask. I don't know. I thought it was still the sword, but yeah, I think it's still the sword, isn't it? Just the giant sword? Maybe I'm wrong. Could be. I also don't know what the attack looks like that you're talking about, so there's no telling. No, I know. You said the hammer flip looks like a final... Oh. Not specifically Kirby's, you just mean a finishing move. No, I know what you're... Yeah, I know what attack you're talking... Yeah, I know that you're talking about not Smash. I get that part. You just mean it looks like some sort of ultimate attack, I assume then. Can you parry this? You can? That sucks. Oh well. Not a big deal. That totally makes sense because it's a melee attack, but still. Ugh. Oh, that could have hit me. Oh. Kind of like Kirby's side smash special now, where it's just... Is it like a flaming hammer? Is it basically just like the strong attack from Hammer in the Kirby games in general? Because that's what it sounds like. Like, is it flaming by chance? I really thought that was gonna hit me. Overcommitting, and then just big. Wow, you know what? I am just gonna restart this. Why am I trying to use a homeward bone? I'm just gonna quit out and restart. The game thing? What do you mean the game thing? Oh wait, you said just expect them to have something. Hmm. You mean like the hit stun that they get? Or the... Yeah. I guess I'd just be better off looking at it instead of just having you describe it to me. Yeah, I'm just gonna repair this talisman. I have not played well so far.
Don't
But
get yourself killed, neither.
I'll just blame it on... Well, nothing actually. I have no excuse really. Oh, you mean like the death effect? Okay. I thought you meant like the hit stun of a Kirby game, which is not at all the same. Oh, I know. Isn't it crazy? Don't do this, man. Thank you. And he's going to be like one of the shortest fights I have too, is the crazy part. Oh jeez. Behave. Ah, it's not really behaving at all. Whatever, it works out. Of course. I don't think a lot of people have the patience, or at least will. They might have the patience, but not the will to do Pinwheel for an hour and a half. I think that's really my only big thing, is that I'm actually just willing to do it. Please. Don't be like this. Yeah, now I remember, because I was going, during the fist only fight, I think I learned the same thing. You want to roll away from the tail attacks, specifically, not through. Because it's like they've got a lingering hitbox that is an arc behind them. Or, in the case of the secondary one, beside them. Which is very unfortunate. You know, maybe I shouldn't be going for 2 attacks, like, ever. Unless it's very specific attacks that they're doing. So, ooh, that hits... Okay. Fair enough. I guess that makes sense. See, like, that was almost... Or that was way too close. I just shouldn't have. Hate these whiffs. Terrible. There we go. Whoa. Oh, I know. Gwyn and Four Kings are going to be awful with this fight. Like, I mean, yeah, I'll have better defense, but they're still going to be dozens of hours long for Four Kings. And at least 3 to 4 hours, I would think, for Gwyn. Yeah, probably. You can't really use fist only as like a judgment for that one quite as well as you could for the other fights, just because you can parry Gwyn and repost Gwyn with fist only. Oh, that hit me. Silly. Good. I hate that you get iframes. So is that always chaining? Is that always going to chain back into the second tail sweep? I'm curious. Ugh. Trash. Ugh. So many close to hits that are just barely misses. I'd like you to do your tail slam that you did once. That'd be nice. Oh, you can just walk past that. That's so nice. I mean, you can walk past most of their attacks, really. Please don't. Thank you. Here we go. Sweet. Ah, look at all of the, like, this thing's range is awful. I knew that going into this fight, but still. Dodging to the wrong side of that thrust. That's not a good idea. Ah, that's gonna... That didn't hit. That hitbox is usually pretty rough. I wonder if I'll poise break them. Poise break. There we go. I can speak. I think that may have hit me if I hadn't rolled it. Sorry, just specifically when bosses dodge my attack, it feels terrible. Because boss is getting look at that, 3 dodges in a row. Just bosses getting iframes. It makes sense, literally. Not really, but I guess it adds some balance to the attacks, because otherwise, oh god, that attack would be so easy to add punish to it. Wow, that's what I mean by dodge away, not through, by the way. Did you see that? That was awful. Yeah, it's the other bad attack, by the way. Oh my god. Did you see how early that started? It was terrible. That's gonna hit me too. It was awful. Hey, look at that, I'm back. I know, right? Why did I leave? That's not important. Just talking to somebody, but yeah, they happen to... Can't really stop the fight, so... Ah, that hit me too. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna complete this fight tonight. Really not feeling up to it. I just said I'd try it, so I'm sticking to that, but... I'm gonna give it, of course, this try and probably one more after this, but beyond that, there's no way I'm doing anything else with this fight if I die here. I mean, yeah, I'll do it later, just not right now. I don't know. I've handled this so poorly already. It's terrible. Like, whatever. There was something I noticed. I got him into a bit of a chain. Of, like, the tail slam. It was interesting. I'm curious if I could recreate it. Wow, that attack. That attack really is awful, though. It's terrible. It's unfortunate, too. Because they've got a lot of good attacks. Oh. Yeah, I think part of the way that he dodges, too, is based on your inputs. It's not like just he dodges if he's being, you know, which is part of what makes it feel even worse. Yeah, come on, do it again. Do it again. Ah. Hey, I got it to chain 3 times in a row though. Wow! That tracked just enough. And I mistimed that. I'll say because elevation difference? I don't know. Honestly. Just bad dodge on my part, really. No, I mean... Would you really expect me to beat it tonight? If I didn't pull it off in 2 or 3 tries, you know, would you expect me to really try it again? Just partially because of how time consuming it is. Though, I mean, at this rate, it'll be like an hour-long stream. If even. Be like a 30-minute stream. But I'm really not feeling all that up to playing tonight, so... I just said I would, so... I'd like to kill them, but, you know. And now, if I win on this fight, it's even worse. Because I've talked about not being up for the fight. Ugh. Hey, I poise broke him. I was curious if I would be able to pull that off. That's cool. Ah, that sweep is huge. Dude. The worst part is if I cut his tail, it's gonna be even harder to hit him too. Yeah, I stream on PS4. By the way, you asked a question. What was it? Does Red Tearstone Ring affects any sort of physical magic, any sort of damage that's directly based on you. So yeah, but with a 50% bonus it adds up to 1 more damage, which is rarely useful. Most any damage that is dependent on you. Like, it doesn't affect Gauntlets of Thorns. It's weird. Yeah, like... Dude. Like, that's not cool when you're doing that. But like, yeah, because I think Power Within affects Gauntlets of Thorns or something. Yeah, it totally does, because a 40% bonus on top of 5 is 70, which, or 7, 70 AR, pretty much. But, that shouldn't be the case if RTSR and Power Within, worked the same. Do I have to be, I guess I have to be right against him for that dodge to work. That's unfortunate. And I want to be right against him for most of the fight anyway. Yeah, also when I was quiet, you saw me try to pull off a miracle heal. So you can see that's going to be really hard. Wow, that hit me still. It was like right at the edge of it. I think it tracked into me, maybe? I don't know. Like, I was feeling up to the stream, and then I started the stream. Now I'm not, so I don't know. It might be a very short stream tonight, and then we'll just get it again later. Yeah, I knew that would happen too. That was my bad. I deserve to die here. I won't, but I deserve to. Also, I deserve to die for getting hit by that at that angle. Oh. Yeah, that became one of the most deadly attacks during the fist-only fight, that's for sure. The tail attacks. They're pretty dumb, which is why it's very good to cut his tail. And why the other one doesn't have a tail. It's very nice. Or it's very nice that the other one doesn't have a tail. I'm still doing terrible though, if I want to actually kill them. Especially since, like, even at fist only, if I was able to do that, that's still a long fight. I shouldn't be this far down on Estus this early. I'm just overcommitting or dodging bad. Ah well though. Whoa, was that the tail sweep? I actually thought that was something else. Fair enough. Dude, you should have seen, imagine if somebody had been, like, watching during ONS in that period. It was, like, six videos straight of fist only, right? And then all of a sudden, I think my streams in general dropped off for 2 months. And then I started back up. So, like, fist only ONS pretty much killed my my want to play Dark Souls at that time. I would say it burned me out, but well, no, it definitely did. But I don't think that's what's happening here. I'm just not quite in the mood to actually stream tonight. But I said I would, so I started streaming. But whatever, you get the idea. I think I can chain this. Ah, if he didn't actually dodge, I think I could have. Actually, I might be able to just get a bit more greedy with that and, like, trick him into doing the tail slam more. Wow, I rolled through it into it. It's insane. If I'm running, I can dodge that. For sure. Maybe I should start running instead of only walking and rolling. At least I've gotten a good chunk out. Ugh, that hit me too. That's annoying. Okay, do your tail slam. Not your tail sweep. Ugh. Tail sweep is like the worst attack. Ugh, look at how early that hitbox starts. Actually, like, it sounds weird, but it may be better to do Quailag first. Because doing Quailag first also gives me access to Ceaseless Discharge. It's like double the health, but also it's one enemy. The only real downside is she also has an OKO, like a 1-hit KO. Wow, that was really weird actually calling it that. So, hit, yep. So besides that attack, I think she would be better to do. I would have to rest in Blighttown. Ugh, I know, don't roll through it. Roll away from it. I'll learn. Come and get me. Yeah, I'm repositioning. But I guess I shouldn't expect really to pull stuff off first try or anywhere near first try on this run, honestly. I mean, I also don't expect to finish this run within the next 6 to 8 months, just due to a couple bosses. It's gonna be a very long run, a few hundred hours total in the game, easy. So, like on the save file. No! And that still hit me too. That's so sad. So it's weird, right? So you take this guy down 1/3 health, 1/3 of his health, so like 300 health, and then the other guy spawns, but he spawns at 400, so half health, right? So he's slightly less health than this guy, and then just depending on how they actually work together or against each other, that part should be easier, just depending. Not easier, so to say, but if this guy spaces correctly for me, then if the other guy just spams fire, because this guy won't until you deal enough damage, which is half health, I do believe. I think that's how it works. Then I should pretty easily be able to rush down the other one. Wait, the other dude. Yo, wait, does it have an animation, or does it just... It doesn't have an animation, right? And then the next question is, were you at the fog gate that has a hill, or did he do an attack that lifted you into the air just due to his location compared to yours? Because that's a possibility too. Some enemies kind of awkward like that, where they can kind of lift you. I want that tail. Cutting off his tail makes such a big difference too. It cuts out like one good portion of his abilities to hurt me. Like, that's his most dangerous attack, that first one. Him not having access to that would be huge. So scary. For like being such a basic attack. Okay, so just do it into your tail slam. Sweet. And then just shield bash me again. Sweet. Ah, you dodged. Oh, sweet. Back into shield bash range though. Can't even approach. Oh. So like, this is a good loop that I've gotten him in here, where it's just like shield bashes. I do like that. That's good to take advantage of. At least I've remembered how to dodge the tail sweeps. So this wasn't just for naught, you know? Ugh. I hate these dodges. Hate seeing them more than anything, more so than just the fact that they do anything. It's just seeing them. Ah, that hit me. I thought that might still. Yet I didn't dodge. I don't know. It affects one attack the Gaping Dragon has. And the only reason he's doing that attack is if you're behind him anyway. But it's also a really fast attack, so the iframes aren't bad. Like, having to iframe it isn't very bad. It's just noticeable. because he's so large and his tail is so long, but that attack isn't very dangerous to begin with. And after you've learned to deal with it, it's... I guess you could say that about any attack, but his tail didn't even make noise there. That was awkward. I think he's just probably like the most noticeable enemy to, like, for a tail cut. Like, for the most part, I would say if you ask somebody to list an enemy, like a boss with a tail cut, better yet, I would say that my first would probably be Gaping Dragon, just because of how it sticks out. It does make a big difference, but his tail isn't that I don't know, you know, it's like... I guess, on average, yeah. On extended fights for this, I think having this tail is way more dangerous than having Gaping Dragon's tail to deal with for the entire fight, or for a large portion of it. But on, like, a normal fight, you're gonna cut this tail too easily for it to matter, you know? That's really this thing's problem, is just how easy it is to cut. Calorid's tail doesn't do much, honestly. Priscilla's literally does nothing. Who else? That tail. We've actually gotten him down 4 bars. While we might be terribly low on Estus, it's a good gauge of how much better we need to play, and how much better we have been playing recently. Like, I've gotten back sort of into my groove, if that makes sense. I've been out of practice in Dark Souls, that's for sure. So, this was a good practice. I was dumb, I should have just rolled with the tail. Whoa. I thought he was going for the sweep there. Totally misread that, dude. Get away from the edge, please. Please. Jeez. So scary. He doesn't even have... Actually, the other one doesn't even have half health, right? Like, it's lower than that, I think. Maybe? Just saying, like, a 4th health seems too low. It's probably... I think it might be, like, 40%, because this guy has, like, 950 or something, I think. Or is it 998? Might be 998, and then the other guy has, 4 or something. There we go. Jesus. I wonder how big it... Let's see how much of a difference that'll make. Watch him never go for another tail type attack, so he's just... So he's way more aggressive. Ah. You're terrible when you do that. I would... That attack's dangerous, actually. It reaches way longer than it looks like it should. I'll definitely say that. Man, are you kidding me? That's the worst, is when they just stall with that. Just flight. For no reason. Oh, sweet. Okay. So that's a good judge. So it's over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's like 4 2/3 bars. There's like 3 talismans for 1 gargoyle. This... okay. Ah, it was dumb of me. You're dodging so much. I haven't been able to read any of these messages. I keep trying to, and then there's not enough downtime for me to do so. At least while also focusing on getting damage in, you know? Him not having a tail is so nice. Oh my goodness. It means I don't have to worry about him quickly going into that tail attack. Into the tail sweep. There's no chance of that, which just means I can stick really close at all times. Ah, that was a sweep. And I was already attack queued, so I couldn't actually get out of it. Out of the second hit. It shouldn't have been a confirmed combo, but because I had hit R2 to attack right as he went for the sweep, it had me going for it still after I recovered. That's unfortunate. Nope, didn't want to do that. Not at all what I wanted to do, actually. Looks like he just doesn't go for tail attack at all. I thought he would still go for his, like, tail slam for some reason. Just sworn I've seen him do that before. After he's had his tail chopped. That was so bad. I mean, he is over 1/3 dead, actually. Wow. Like, that? You see that? You can't hit him on that. I really need to use a heal miracle. I just have to find the opening. Dude. Like, really? Okay. Oh, jeez. That's how much time I need, and I rolled to the wrong side for some reason. Like, not the game's fault, my fault for some reason. Like, I don't know why I did that. Aha. Too bad next time he'll spawn with his tail still. You know? Ooh. So much better without. Okay, yeah, it is so much better without a tail. And it's like right around half health, not quite. Ah! Blender! Oh no! Please don't. You know? Oh, please don't. No, wait. Oh well, let's see. Oh, that's right, Seath. I completely forgot about Seath. No, Seath is more dangerous from behind for everybody. Okay, yeah. I know I've been going for like maybe an hour, or about an hour, but... I'm gonna read back through these real quick. So you were lifted. Isn't that cool though? I know that when he does his Sanctuary Guardian, 1 second. So somebody brought me a drink. It's part of what was going on, by the way. So I'm gonna take a sip of that. Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah, Sanctuary Guardian during his Shield Break Wind attack. And then, or it can lift you into the air. I know that one can. I think he has another attack that can too. Like, if you stand in the right spot when he does his charge attack, it'll also knock you into the air. So those two could be a way you could get a plunging attack on him. So that makes sense. So bad, by the way. Please. Thank you for not actually having me kick. Or punch. That's fine. No, whatever. I don't care. That's more than enough souls to repair these, I think. Because there's like 35 per at most, yeah. Okay, I've remembered some important stuff, though. So, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I know, it's a very short stream for me, but I got some important information out of the way. Got some of the rust off. I don't know when I'll fight them next. Maybe tomorrow. Probably not, because I have classes in the morning and it's an exam for my first class, so I definitely shouldn't, honestly. So I don't think I will. But, oh, it's 70 at most, right? Because you lost 35, but it doubles.
Don't get yourself
So, I might even just do Qualag first, because reasons. I don't know. I don't have a great reason for that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I was really not in the mood to stream when I started this. I'm in a better mood now, but I said I would stop it, so I'm going to. And I should get to bed anyway. I should be getting ready for bed, because I have stuff to do tomorrow, but I got some good insight. I'm happy with the stream anyway. I know it was short, but whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.